Welcome to the Pretty and Profiting Show, your favorite show for branding, beauty, business, and the truth of how to be a boss lady and build your empire. Pause the show right now and grab your seat at prettyprofitsgift.com and enroll into the free 21-day e-course to build a brand that people crush on, gossip about, and buy from. And now, your host. She is the fierce money-making brand strategist and creative freaking genius, Nicole K. Lundy.
Hello, my pretty and profiting posse sister. How are you? So, let me take that crazy voice off. This is your host, Nicole K. Lundy. Another episode. Welcome, in fact, to this episode of the Pretty and Profiting Show. If you are just tuning in, if this is the first time you are hearing my voice, this month, March 2015, we have dedicated the entire month to focus on content marketing. I truly believe it is critical to your business, to building your empire, to consistently getting in front of your target audience, to consistently position you as a leader in your market. There's so many pros, but of course there's cons. And the cons I'm sharing are cons that I experience. One, it can be time consuming if you don't organize yourself, editorial calendar, having a specific audience that you're talking to. Earlier this month, we talked about the 3 audience types that your content should be created for. I mean, there's so many elements besides the creative part, the production of the content, that also need to be in place for maximum effects, maximum result, maximum reach. So today, I want to talk to you about measuring the results of your content marketing. Specifically, if you're doing content marketing for lead generation, meaning to get people on your sales funnel so that they eventually, or so you can strategically lead them into becoming a client of yours, whether you have a signature program that you want to offer them and with an option of an upsell or a downsell. It really depends. I have the philosophy that businesses should not be cookie cutter, and I practice this with my own clients. So there's no client that I work with where I believe you should have 3 signature programs. That doesn't work for everybody because we have to incorporate your lifestyle too. Can you really fulfill on these in the highest possible way that you can? So, digressing a bit, but in terms of using content marketing for lead generation, you have to have goals. So, it goes back to the foundation of content marketing, that if you don't start here, you can get overwhelmed and, quite frankly, burn out pretty quickly. So when you go into content marketing, you also want to create goals for what you want your content marketing to do. So even if it's not lead generation, if you want to use your content marketing to get other guest article opportunities. So say you want to really write for entrepreneur.com or you want to be a Huffington Post blogger. If that's your goal for what you want your content marketing to do, then that needs to be your call to action. Your goals need to include, how many offers, how many opportunities are you getting on a monthly basis? Do you want 20 offers a month from online publications, or do you really just want your 2 bangers, 2 big ones, Huffington Post and entrepreneur.com? Or do you want an array, small, medium, and large, for guest blogging and being a guest expert somewhere. I don't know what your goals are. You know what your goals are, and you need to set this out in the beginning. So for guest articles, how many opportunities are you getting per month? How many guest spots have you secured? And what do you want to happen after that? So after you get on the Huffington Post, what do you want to happen after that? Is that the end goal, or is there a next step after that? These are the goals you need to figure out before you get into this arena, because you, as I said, and I can't say it enough, you can burn out. You can get bored with your own stuff. All of that is just not good at all. Now, back to lead generation, because that's what I started with. So if you want to use your content marketing for lead generation, clicks, conversions, testing different sales funnels for this program, for that program, for this event, for that event, for speaking opportunities. Lead generation is not always client resulting. Sometimes it's for other opportunities related to sales. You may be a paid speaker. So organizations, memberships, those would be your clients. Anyway, the point is you have to sit down and write your goals. And as the results start coming in, you want to start tracking what's working and what's not working, because your audience may not be on Facebook. So you don't necessarily have to share your content on your Facebook, unless you want your family and friends and colleagues to read it. But if that's not where your clients are, if they're on LinkedIn, you want to know on average, how many times do I need to produce content, before I get a prospect for an opportunity? What's the average? What's the results? What's happening? And oftentimes, and I operate like this, especially when I'm testing something out, you have to track things in real time. Sometimes it's you have to test before you know what a realistic goal is. Some people say, well, I want 100,000 visitors on my site per month. Do you want 100,000 visitors on your site per month and they're only spending 60 seconds or less on your site? So then they're not reading anything on your site. They're just, they're just in and out. Slam, bam, thank you, ma'am. Or do you want 500 visitors to your month that are spending 3 minutes or more on your website? Which one would you take? I don't care what your goals are. I can pretty much assume you'll take the 500 visitors on your site that are spending 3 minutes or more on your site versus 100,000 visitors who are spending 60 seconds or less. At least 3 minutes, you could type in a credit card number and buy a training or enroll or read your sales page or sign up for your newsletter. You can do a lot in 3 minutes or more. So set goals for your content marketing. I highly suggest you have flexibility and test your goals. Test what's really happening in the first 90 days. First 30 days is not enough time. 90 days gives you a great time frame, gives you enough time to have enough momentum, and it gives you enough time to say, okay, this makes sense or that doesn't make sense. Okay? So measure the results of your content marketing. We're not just doing this for the hell of it. We have to be strategic. Measuring the results, it can be fun, especially if it's leading to cash in our business, because that's the reason you're listening to me right now. Pretty and profiting. Hello. Yeah. So measure your results. It's not the most boring part. It can actually be the most rewarding part when you know your reach is getting maximized. The people who are looking for you are finding you, and you are making a difference with your clients that you're working on one-on-one, with your home study courses, with your products, whatever it is that you offer the world. So make results fun, but make results real and make results measurable. Got it? So Of course, the next episode is going to be on content marketing. That's what we're talking about the entire month. Of course, I am your host, Nicole K. Lundy. And of course, I will see you on the next episode. So I'll see you soon. Bye. Thank you for tuning into this episode of the Pretty and Profiting Show. Now, I want you to join the Pretty and Profiting Posse over on Facebook. It's simple to join. Just go to Facebook, type in Pretty and Profiting in the search box, and click join. Hurry, we're waiting on you. Until next time, stay pretty and stack those profits.